All right, everybody, we are back here in Spawn with Lady M, one of our newest server members.
Hey,
Hello, lady.
hi. How are you?
How are you? Oh, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
I'm good. Happy to be here. And really nice to
Awesome.
finally meet you.
Yeah, I'm the elusive canine, the dog that
Yes.
everybody.
I hear I hear you're this angry dog, just all bark.
All bark and
And
no bite. Yeah,
yes,
that's me.
yes, yeah. I figured. You have interesting eyes. One is red
Oh
and one is
yeah,
blue.
yeah.
What's that
I
all
meant
about?
to take off
Ooh, you're
my
stripping off.
everything except my boots.
Except your boots. Keep your boots on.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, I used when I was a kid, I used to have a dog that actually had two different colored eyes. Now, not red and blue, but
Right, right.
um, I think it was like brown and
Oh, that's
gray
cool.
actually.
Yeah.
I don't remember what color his eyes were. And when I was making his skin, I thought, I remember that dog, and I thought, hey, that would be cool. And I just
What
kind of,
a nice way to honor it. Yeah.
yeah, red and blue just kind of happened to come up. So,
Cool. Yeah, kind of a ratty shirt like you've been chewing on it.
yeah, well, old mangy mutt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I have, actually, don't have any shoes. I'm
Oh,
barefoot.
no shoes. I don't know if I do or not.
Yeah, most dogs don't. I'm gonna put my feather falling boots back on. So,
Cool. Yes, those are nice boots to have.
oh yeah. So,
So,
yeah, you've been on the server what now? About 2 weeks?
yeah, something like that. My third video is going up today, actually, the day we're recording this.
Right.
So, and
Right.
I'm planning to do one a week. I've got it scheduled for Thursdays.
Yeah. Okay. I remember
So,
that. And
yeah.
you've also been playing in the Ladies' Choice UHC with several other lady gamers,
Oh yeah,
Grafoniac
that was
and
my first UHC, and I've become a member of this really great ladies group, Godiva Gaming. It's all ladies and it's growing very rapidly, and they do these UHC events. So this was my first one. It was pretty exciting, but I didn't last but 4 rounds. 4 episodes, and
well, that's probably better than I would last.
we sort of got surprised, and but boy, it was fun. It was exciting, and the adrenaline rush that was awesome.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
we've been talking about doing one here on this server too, but we have so much trouble getting everybody together
yeah,
at one time. Um, so
yeah.
it's pretty hard to do that. Probably wouldn't
Yeah,
really
that would
want to
be
do it on this
fun.
world. Yeah,
Right. Well, it's the organization, watching Grafoniak do the behind the scenes, she put a lot of work into it, and there's a lot of thought, a lot of prep. So yeah.
right. Yeah, it's kind of interesting because actually I had considered myself starting up a server specifically for lady gamers.
Mhm.
But then I see somebody had already beat me to it, so I thought, that would be kind of pointless. But I'm just, I always thought that would be kind of cool to see an all-girl, uh, survival
Yeah.
server.
Yeah. Um well, the Godiva Gaming has actually started a server for ladies only, but
Right,
they don't have to be the only ladies group. There's a lot of ladies out there that game, and I'm sure choices are
right.
good, you know.
Oh yeah,
But but yeah, it's pretty neat. It was started, I think, by Aniki Domo, and it's really growing. And kind of meeting other people, other female gamers is really cool.
right. Now Aniki, I believe, was a member of the Blockcentric server as well, which
Oh,
I am
really?
also a member of right now. At one
Oh,
point in time,
yeah,
I, I, I don't remember who all's on there now. I know I'm saying that now. I'm going to get in trouble for
yeah,
saying that, but I haven't memorized every member of the server over there
yeah,
yet. A lot of great people over there. A lot of people have got their start there. Some of the good names. Random Obsessor was a member there at one time.
yeah. She's
Aniki,
part of Diva Gaming too. So
right?
yeah.
And I think we have Lolly Girl Gamer is over there right now.
Hmm.
I don't know if she's involved in the UAC with you or not.
The name's not familiar, but that doesn't mean she didn't. Her game name might be different.
Right.
Yeah,
I have to check her channel. I
yeah,
think she was doing a UAC, but I'm not sure if it was.
yeah. This was an interesting one because it wasn't just ladies. The ladies got to ask a guy to play with
Right.
her, and we had shared health and damage.
Oh wow.
So yeah, when one died, the other died.
Huh.
You know,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
yeah, very different dynamic.
So, how long have you been playing Minecraft?
I've been playing since alpha version,
Really?
so yeah, I wrote it down somewhere. Like August of 2010, maybe.
I'm such a noob because I've only been playing since like version 1.2.
Uh huh.
So I've been playing just a little bit over a year, and I've only been recording, well, just since the server started last year. So
Oh wow. Yeah. So when I first started playing, it was so new. Like no matter what you did and had in your inventory, you could put in your chest, and when you left and came back, it was gone because it couldn't
oh
retain anything. That's
wow,
how far back. Yeah.
that would be frustrating.
Yeah. So, we would play for a while, stop for a while, play for a while, stop for a while, do different things, play a little creative, play a little survival. So I've played all different ways.
So what is your favorite aspect of the game? You know, mining, exploring, doing redstone, that kind of stuff.
Um, ex- I'm an explorer, I think.
Really,
Adventurer. I'll call it adventurer.
adventurer. Yeah, that
Adventuring,
sounds better.
yes. I'm not a builder. I mean, I build little things. I can look at a picture, try to build something. Uh,
Yeah,
I totally don't get redstone. I mean, I get it in a way of I know it's an electrical current. This does this, and I look at what other people do and just go, wow. I can't seem to do it myself, but maybe one day I can really sit down and learn it. So, but I like to
I
just walk the maps. I like to see different biomes. I like the aspect of starting somewhere new, gathering your resources, surviving, building up. You know.
yeah, I like a lot of the same things too, especially just because sometimes you just want to get a fresh start. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
we've got all this stuff around here, and sometimes you just want to get a fresh start. I have many times thought about finding some place and just starting a new quote new spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been challenging, because I found a little spot I'm going to build in, and I'm going to attempt to build a shoe house. I'm going to be the
Okay.
old lady that lives in a shoe.
Uh,
So I've been trying to gather resources, and I've been dying and blowing up. You notice I'm holding my bed as I
yeah.
as I came here from the end. I spawned by my bed, and a creeper blew me up. So it's it's been a lot of rain and a lot of thunderstorms, a lot of death. So yeah, it's been very challenging just to gather resources. And I'm trying not to
Yeah.
take, I don't want to take what other people have done. I sort of want
Right.
to do my own because being the new girl, I don't want to, step on anybody's toes and take their stuff or borrow it.
Right.
Even though I did just
Well,
borrow some lapis.
well, we have plenty of
Yeah.
iron right under here
Yeah.
that is community property. So
Okay. Yeah. See, all that's learning, and I know, Evo told me a lot of this stuff, but it was a lot of information at one time about, oh, this is community, this is not, this is.
yeah. Well, the way I look at it, and you'll probably notice around in various areas there are chests that just kind of seem to be sitting in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
Um, Pretty much anything that's not labeled with somebody's name,
Yeah.
in my
Is
opinion, is community property.
right.
I mean, if you want to keep it, you should put your name on it. That's the way I look at it. And I mean, everybody seems to be pretty well, in
Yeah.
tune with that too.
Yeah. Well, that's
So
what I
most,
tend to do. I tend to label things, Lady M's house, my chest, my
right.
whatever. If it's, but I personally am okay if you want to borrow something. If you just want to leave me a little note and pay it back, that's fine.
Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty much
not,
that's the standing rule on the server too. I mean, it's
yeah,
okay if you got to borrow something from somebody, just
right.
make sure you let them know and pay them
Yeah.
back, except for diamonds.
Yeah.
Diamonds, emeralds, we don't, and like I said,
We
we've
don't
got all
share
kinds of.
diamonds.
Right. No, 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 definitely not. Anything on the second floor of the giant chest back there is also
Yeah.
community property too. So,
Okay. Yeah, I was caving last night and I actually found my first diamonds here. It was so exciting. I
woohoo!
almost did a happy chair dance.
Yeah, I remember when I started playing in version 1.2, they were a lot more rare than what they are now, and I probably mined, and that was really before I understood the concept of branch mining. So I probably dug underground for probably, I don't know, 3, 4 hours
Oh,
before I
yeah.
finally found my first diamond. And if I remember correctly, it was only 2 blocks. And I think one of
Yeah.
them fell into lava. So,
Oh, isn't that Isn't that awful?
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
I've also been burned in lava while caving and losing all my stuff. So I've learned to put a chest down and unload it periodically so I don't lose everything.
Yeah, a good thing
But
to carry is a bucket of water too.
yes, yes, I've been told that in the past, and I always forget to do it.
Well, I've learned the hard way many times.
Yeah,
If I could count the number of diamonds that I've lost because I fell into lava.
yeah. And you're probably going to be one of these. You've been playing Minecraft for almost 3 years and you don't know this stuff. It's like, yes, I know it. I don't remember it. Sometimes you just don't. And I honestly, I don't read the updates. I don't really know what's new coming out.
Right.
Um, so even playing, I've been noticing we're on a snapshot, and hey, you need lapis to enchant. You need. So I'm discovering things that are changing that I didn't
Right.
know. So that's kind of making it interesting. I don't know ahead of time, and I'm figuring it out as I go.
Keeps you on your toes, that's for sure.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. So this is kind of nice to play on a snapshot because my server is just plain vanilla, whatever the update is.
Right.
Yeah. So this gives me a taste of what's new and coming.
Yeah, unfortunately with snapshots though, you got to deal with a lot of bugs.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't know if you noticed, but when you hit the sneak key, your hand kind of does a little funny uh, thing there. It kind of goes off to the side. I don't know if
Oh
that's a bug or if that's intentional.
no, I didn't
Um,
notice that. All I see
yeah,
is me
that's.
holding a bed.
Well, I think if you're holding something, it won't do that. But if you don't have anything in your hand, it will.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
And that's one of them. Of course, there was a duplication glitch in the last snapshot that we had to work through, and
Oh,
just
would it
other things.
duplicate diamonds by any chance? Because that would be a good
Well,
thing.
if you, it's actually fixed in this snapshot. But
Yeah.
if you tried to combine anything, on a crafting table to repair it, maybe 2 diamond picks or something like that,
Hmm.
it would not only would it repair it, you could take the repaired item, but you could also keep the original 2 items. So you could actually shift click on it and
That's kind of
fill
cool.
your inventory with.
Yeah.
But
That's
fortunately, that's been fixed in this
yeah.
snapshot.
Yeah.
But
I'm
there's
I could be a cheater in a game if I try not to be, but I played Sims a lot in the past and used what is that, the money cheat. Yeah.
yeah.
And I had to break myself of that, so
And I used to do that when I was a long time ago when I was younger, and I played the original SimCity, the first one.
mhm.
There were a couple of cheat codes you could put in to get
Yeah.
unlimited money, and
Yeah,
yeah,
and you start doing that, but it kind of takes the fun out of the game.
And you really don't really think about that. I mean, you
Right.
don't really realize it until you start playing without it. And you think, this is a lot more interesting
Makes
without.
it makes it a little more
Yeah,
challenging. Yeah.
right.
So,
So, how long have you been making videos?
since the end of October.
Really?
So even though I've been playing games a really, really long time, and it's not just Minecraft. I play a lot of other games, um, and I haven't really watched a whole lot of YouTube videos, but I sort of got into this community thing, and then when the update came in October, I changed the map on my server, started fresh, and I was like, maybe this would be a good time to try. My friends are
Yeah.
doing it, so I tried it, and it's been fun. If you look at my first videos, they're horrible, but I'm sure everybody's. It's a learning curve,
I have
you
several
know.
videos that I don't have available to the public. Some of my first recordings, and
Yeah.
yeah, horrible.
So,
That's an understatement.
so I guess it's been 3.5 months, and I'm doing it just for the fun.
Yeah.
It's fun and kind of a nice way to share your gameplay.
Right.
And I've got a few other games on my channel uh, besides Minecraft. I like to play other things. I can't do Minecraft every day all the time. I have to
Right.
do a variety.
Oh, I understand.
But yeah,
So who was your main inspiration for starting videos? Was it somebody in particular, or just like you said, just you had friends that were doing it and you wanted to give it a try? And
my friends. I had a good friend that was doing it, and so like, well, it kind of encouraged me to try it.
yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, mine.
Mhm.
I started out watching Paul Soares.
A lot of people started watching him. That's interesting.
Yeah, his Survive and Thrive series, actually, when I first started playing Minecraft, I had
Hmm.
absolutely no idea what I was doing. My very first house was, of course, a dirt hut.
I think
And
everybody's is, or you dig in the
yeah,
mountain and make a little hobbit hole or something.
well, that was my second house. That was after
Yeah,
I started watching this series. But
yeah,
I remember on the very first map that I ever played, the first time night came along, it got dark, and I didn't know anything about the game.
yeah.
I didn't know anything about mob spawning or anything like that. So, I started seeing these things coming after me, and I didn't know what they were. And before I knew what a creeper was,
You
I
were
knew
blown
them
up.
as those. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just knew them as those green things that blow up. And I had built a large dirt wall around this big area where I had my little house, and I thought that was going to keep the mobs out. Obviously,
yeah,
that didn't work.
yeah.
So at that point, I thought, I really need to learn about this. So I started looking for tutorials, and I found Paul's series, and well, here I am.
Did he like encourage people to try video recording and things? Because it seems like a lot of people have that story.
Well, I think, I don't know. He was, I believe, one of the first people that started recording Minecraft videos, and
Hmm.
his was just a tutorial. I think if I remember, he started out, he did like one video, and just really didn't think much about it. I'll just do
Yeah.
this, and next thing he knows, he just started getting views like crazy.
Hmm.
And then people started asking him to do more, so he started doing more, and well, and
Right.
he went to where he is now. So he more
Interesting.
or less taught me how to play the game.
Right.
And I think the second person I started watching was Monkey Farm, and he more or less taught me how to build because I duplicated a lot of the stuff that he built.
Yeah.
And then I ventured out on my own, started playing in creative, and I do a lot of stuff in creative.
Yeah.
So I think it's kind of cool. It's fun.
Yeah. I've taken to going to creative to practice some builds.
Yeah.
I did recently. Wanted. I've got this idea of doing. Wouldn't it be cool to have a little Dr. Seuss area with crooked houses and all that stuff? So I was trying it out in creative, and I built one that is supposed to be like the Onceler's house,
Uh huh.
and I actually, asked a couple people to come look at it and had them guess. It was a Dr. Seuss house. Looks like the Onceler. So it was like, apparently I nailed it. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah,
And
sometimes we like to do some quirky builds over here. Like mine's that community chest there. That was actually something from
yeah,
the old world, and I had always been kind of serious and specific about what I built, and I just wanted to do something that was kind of off the wall, and that's what I came up with.
yeah,
And then Evo did the potion shop over there, and I believe the CPU's done that chicken over there.
yeah. I
So
think it's pretty cool, and I love off the wall stuff.
yeah,
I mean, creative builds that are beautiful, they're fine, but I also like, for me, the funny, quirky things.
yeah. Well,
You know.
I kind of like to do the quirky stuff that actually has a good use, a function too. So
Yeah.
that's kind of where the community chest came
So
from.
I'll show you where I'm gonna build,
Okay.
which now just may be the hole in the ground.
Creeper hole.
Hey, as long as I have you here, these chests here do they belong to someone or are they community?
What they were originally around spawn here, we had this big wall, this huge circle, and it was a wall that encircled this entire area in the middle here that was built by Risenlade.
Hmm.
And the community voted to take the walls down. Um, Ryzen had gotten busy in his real life, and he hadn't been around, so he wasn't able to complete what he was working on. And the community voted to go ahead and take the walls down so that we could see stuff. And this, I believe, is all the stuff that was supposed to be there. Now he said that he wanted all the materials back, but then he
Right.
said he's got a job or something like that that's going to keep him tied
Yeah.
up for about 3 or 4 months. So it's going to be a while before he's going to be back. So I believe at this point, I mean, probably just use anything you need here.
Okay. Well,
And
I was looking at it all, but I didn't want to take, without, and that's part of the, maybe it's better just to do my own, but I just wanted to know.
yeah, no, that's fine. I mean,
Yeah.
if you need something out of here, go ahead and use it. Anything that, we don't know if he's going to come back in the
Right.
summer or not. He may come back, he may not. And if he does, I mean, I can always replace anything that
Right.
needs
Right.
replaced.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, if you need it, go ahead and
Okay.
use it.
All right.
Not a problem.
So yeah, I've also practiced this shoe house in creative, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how it turns out. But this was where this was my
Creeper hole.
spot. Creeper hole.
I like creeper holes, as long as I'm not the one that puts them there.
Yeah. So either I fill it in or I'm just going to put a roof on it and just go from there.
There was a
The
young
shoe
lady who
house.
lived in a crater.
Yeah.
Well, here,
Yeah.
I'll help you out there. Just make you. There you go. Nice set of stairs
Nice
there.
set of stairs going down to my.
And yeah,
Stick my bed right there.
there you go. Hey, when I moved to my island, I lived in a creeper hole for the first, There you go. Now
There
you got a
you
set of
go.
stairs. You got some walls and got some
Yeah.
plant life over top of it.
That's right.
You're
Very
all set.
very cozy. Yeah.
Protect you from the rain there.
Oh gosh, I'm surprised it's not raining now. Yesterday I was like, does it rain every time I get on this server? And it's not just the rain, it's the thunderstorm, like the thunder.
Yeah, Minecraft has a problem
And
with the rain. We have the thunderstorms.
and it's wow, I've never seen so much rain.
Yeah, I was talking with Evo recently, and we had a thunderstorm going on, and we have a skeleton sneaking up behind us here.
Yeah,
We had a thunderstorm, and we were right over here, as a matter of fact, right over by the community chest, and lightning hit the ground twice very close by.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, it's very frequent on this server. I'm not sure if maybe it's just somebody upstairs doesn't like dogs, I guess.
Oh, I don't think that's it.
The lightning was coming after me.
Oh gee. I wonder what happens if you get hit by lightning with your character.
You just take damage.
Yeah.
As if maybe like you got shot by a skeleton arrow or hit by a zombie or something like that. I've been hit by lightning before.
Oh, I
And
haven't. Well, that
yeah,
would be
it-
interesting footage.
Yeah, it doesn't really do. At least it did do a whole lot of damage to me. I don't know if it was a direct hit, but it hit like on the block next to me.
Yeah.
So and it sounds kind of like a creeper exploded. So,
Wow.
what would you say? I mean, you've seen quite a bit of stuff on the server. Some of the major builds. What
Mhm.
would you say is probably your most favorite build on the server so far?
The thing
I know
that's
that's
blown
tough
me
decision.
away. It is because everything's really cool. But the thing that has blown me away was when we went to the Nether. That was the first part, the
Uh-huh.
Nether hub, and the
Yeah.
second part is the end. And I know that you had a big hand in that. And yeah, I mean, it was just like, oh my God, I've never seen anything so elaborate in those places. So yeah,
I'm not trying to brag, but I built them both.
I know. And I'm not telling you that just because you built it, but that
Oh, I know.
if anybody asked, that would be my answer. I just
Yeah,
think they're amazing.
the end farm actually didn't take that long. The farm itself, with the spawning pads and the drop area, that is King Queen Happy's design.
Yeah.
And I know his channel got shut down. I actually finished building that the day his channel got shut down, so I kind of got lucky there. And the area around it, the bottom area, that was, I like building with half slabs, obviously.
Right.
So the colored glass kind of came into play there, and then the carpeting matches the pattern in the glass.
Yeah,
right over
I
the
think it's
trap
beautiful
area.
down there. It's becoming one of my favorite places, and yeah, I just came from that area to, I was trying to get experience to enchant some things. So
Right. I kind of wanted to do it so that like it would give you the impression of light shining through the glass and on the floor. It didn't really work out that way, but
right.
I think it turned out okay. And the Nether Hub probably had this world a good 3-4 months before, and I had tried all
Yeah.
kinds of different things in creative to build that.
Well, I've
and I
seen
just
some
couldn't-
nice nether hubs. I've never really made any of mine look that nice, but I've
Yeah.
noticed people are making their hubs and some of their mines and things look really attractive, like aesthetically
Yeah.
pleasing as well as functional. So
Right.
it's kind of encouraging. Like, oh, I should start doing that.
Yeah,
like it.
it's kind of a. I like exploring too, but sometimes I just like to build.
Build.
Just be
Yeah.
be creative. So
Yeah, I think
So,
my second favorite thing is just to dig mine.
yeah,
You know.
yeah, it's actually quite relaxing. Just
Mhm.
doing some mining. You don't have to worry about really
No.
recording anything, and
No.
you can just and not too many mobs when you're mining, unless you run into caves, which I do
Right.
all the time.
Yeah, and I do like cave exploring. I prefer to do it with someone because sometimes it's scary, but I know when I do it, eventually, I'm probably gonna die and lose all my stuff. That's the downside. So I try to leave sometimes chests, and then I get lost. That's my other thing.
Yeah,
I have
I
two
get
things.
lost
I can't
easily.
jump, and I get lost.
Yeah, I tend to
So
get lost pretty quickly in a cave. I'll just run down and think, well, I'll just take a quick peek down here, and
yeah.
next thing I
Next thing you
know,
know is like, wait, I can even do the torches on the right trick, and
yeah,
it doesn't help me. I still get lost.
yeah, I've given up on that too. I just throw them on the
And
ground as I go.
sometimes I'll take cobblestone and sort of make a little path, But yeah,
Yeah, if I get too lost and I'm kind of pressed for time and I really need to find my way out, I'll dig
up.
out. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
try
usually
not
what
to
I
do that
do.
too much.
Yeah, I get
I
that.
usually run into lava when I do that. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm notorious. Dig through the wall next to lava.
yeah. Okay, well that pretty much covers everything that I wanted to talk about. Any
Sure,
questions you
I'll
want to ask?
I'll question you now.
Okay.